Hello everyone, especially the game animator, especially mainly for those who are going to join in the game development stuff and want to be an animator for a game. Here is the stuff that I want to show you. The idle motion. The idle motion in game animation is very important because it is the starting point of many combat techniques in your game. So let's cut the crap and show you how to do the stuff. So the first thing that you need to do is do not open the file because it will be very big, especially if you have a lot of textures. So in game animation or in animation in general, you need to go to file, reference editor, and then add this file. The reason that you are doing this because this will save you a lot of hard disk space, especially if your rig is too big, your data is too big, and when you try to save it at a time, it will eat up a lot of hard disk. Then you will not have it no more. So I'm using my own file. It is not a very good design. I made it on my own, and I do believe it look not quite good. And I'm utilizing the Maya viewport 2.0, so it is quite heavy. In animation, you do not need to turn on this kind of big thing. But if you have a very good graphic card and the texture is quite low as well, then it's okay to do that. So in my stuff, since I have quite a lot of polygon, this is not totally for game, quite heavy, so I'm sure this is not going to be played in real time. So I will replace this with a low resolution file, and then I will copy all the data from a low resolution file onto this one. However, the first thing that I need to do is to set the playback speed. It depends on the game's device you are making, whether you are making it for the phone, the tablet, or the Xbox, or many of those, or computer, or anything online stuff. It depends on your client, and it depends on those engine. The frame rate is not always 64. Most of the time it is going to be 30. So I'm going to set it to 30 frames per second, and then I will start animating the idle. So the first thing that I want to do is I will give this character some some pose for the idle. Press number 7 to check the whole silhouette, and then you turn the animation curve on and off. You need to create a bunch of tools in order to help speed up your process. For example, like turning on and off curve, turning on and off polygon, high res, low res, or anything. I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this pose. It looks quite strong and tough and sturdy. Okay, now let's go to the stuff that we need to animate this. How can we animate this in a very fast way? Okay, so once this is okay, let me put this up a bit. Select all of the curves, press S. Scene animation, the idle animation is all the same from frame 1 to the last frame. You need to middle mouse and drag it to the last frame and press another key. And then I do the same for the middle frame with the middle mouse and press frame 15, press S. That's mean all the key are the same. 15, yeah, all the key are the same. If you look in the graph editor, the reason that I put graph editor here because I want to show you some tips and tricks in game animation, especially with the idle motion. So you need to turn on, you can go to pre-infinity cycle or post-infinity cycle, but they have this. Okay, easy. So now we go to the nut and bolt of that, because the waist is going to be up and down this way, so I need to check the translate while I play this through in real time of 30 frames per second. I put it this way, so now it's go up and down, but just in case I need to stop the animation first and then save the file. I will save it as desktop idle motion. Okay, now we play this again and then we check through. Okay, oh, it seems to be strong, so we need to move this up a bit, or we move this up a bit if you want it to be like that. However, if it is too strong, we need to select it, press W, mirror mouse. You see, it's easy, a little bit like that, and then it's going to rotate. So I will rotate it forward first in the X direction. So I go to this, I will go to translate, rotate X, or you can mess around with the translation. You have already animate the translate Y, so why not translate Z? See how it's going to be working. The middle mouse stuff, I usually make it the extreme first and see how things are moving. It does not seem to be moving quite much, and isn't. Let's push it higher. Yeah, now we can see it. Okay, wow, that's big. So we put it back a little bit, this one back a little bit. We don't want this to be this much. You know, the trick about this is that you don't want the Y and Z to be at the same pose, to be at the same position right here. What about I shift and middle mouse it, drag a little bit like this. See why I middle mouse a little bit like this. Okay, it look like kind of, and I push it this way. You see, look like a circle stuff. That's cool, huh? And then the translate X, you do the same, but don't make it too strong because it look kind of weird. We will do the same by moving, so it will look kind of, see that? Yeah, I hope the frame rate is okay over there when you watch it. I don't think it will drop too much. See, from there, this one is 15, put it back. Okay, this one is 30. From there we move it just a few frames, things look a lot different. And then it comes to mesh with rotate Y, which is the spinning of the body. Okay, seen in animation class, if you are going through animation class, things will start from 0 to 4. That means 0 start first, 1 start a frame or 2 from 0, 2 will start a frame or 2 from number 1. So everything does not happen simultaneously, so you can move it to see how things look. Wow, this one looks okay to me. This one look a little bit like contrast. Yeah, this one look better. So now I will start fast forwarding thing. So it's just like moving the animation curve, moving it back and forth, but you need to keep the pre-infinity and post-infinity on. You see, try to find a kind of like 0 to 1, 0 to 4, like 0 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4, to make it kind of like overlapping one another slowly, and try to move things around, especially the animation code, one channel by channel. You do not have to mess with all the channels. It's just like a few channel, and that would be fine, because some game does not require a lot of detail like that. It's just only some game only. So I will not talk about that anymore. Let's fast forward, cut the thing out, and then we come back to the post that I'm happy with. Will look right. Okay, so I have a camera for ways. Okay, this one, face control. I have a snarl, the brow. I will put this brow down a bit, the middle brow here, so it will look tough. Yeah, I'm utilizing the viewport 2.0. See, it look too aggressive and heavy. Yeah, because of the frame rate, I believe. So I will turn off the animation curve. Okay, and then you can create a light without rendering. show your light, press number 7. Okay, make it the key light, which is quite strong, 0.5. yeah. You want to turn on a shadow, it's up to you. Ray trace or depth net. I would use depth net shadow. Control D, put it this way. The key is fill light, make it just 1, give it a bit blue, not too much blue, yeah, just to fill them in. We can turn on Control D, put it back, top light, make it blue as well, maybe 1.3 or 0.2 or 2, just to make sure we got enough highlight at the back. Okay, we don't usually use directional line, but that's the only way. I can give it a bounce slice from the bottom, maybe 0.2, but we don't emit any spatula. Okay, just to give a little bit of a kick in there. So now I consider that okay, and I will show you how to turn this if your client or your directors is not happy and then want you to change it to be a little bit slower. Okay, now everything's working. Let me do the play blast for this. Frame your camera. Okay, play blast, you can right click, go to play blast option, use quick time, resolution is up to you. I call that play blast 01. I put it on to desktop, play 01. It's dependent on the name of the stuff when you're working with that. For your client, you have to be careful because some clients are very sensitive, and most of the time clients are not that, but it's the people who you are working with that seem to cause a problem for you. So I play this in quick time. See, I think that's okay. I hope that you can see it perfectly fine in your viewport. Yeah, if they comment that this animation is too fast, this giant is very big, you need to make him a little bit like a slow slow guy, so it's okay. You just select the curve here, which you have not just yet, so go to animation editor, graph editor. You can see, just do the same technique that we did. Move it backward, select this for this frame, copy, come to the last frame, paste. Anything happen about, delete. Anything happen behind, we can delete it. It look okay now. Select all the animation code, go to key, back key, everything is back up now. Cool. So if we have anything left, anything that I'm messing around, it's time for us to delete as well. Look like everything is okay, but we need to edit by type static channel. There seems to be one over here, I don't know what it is, but our animation is pretty fine, pretty solid right now. If you want they want you to change it to 30, what would you do? Some people would try to come here and put a cursor there and then try to press R to scale the animation that way. This is not good. You need to double click your scale manipulator. When you double click that, you will see this. gestural and manipulator. I would go for manipulator, and when I go for that, you see, that's easy. It's so this, I simply pull the end here to 60. That is it. If you want it to be normal, click gesture, and then we do the play blast again. Why this animation look like that? I will make to select again just to make sure everything is fine, otherwise the animation look weird. Yeah, it seems okay. Let me turn off the infinity to see why we have this one go over here from somewhere. Okay, now let's forget it. Do the play blasting. Make it this way then. Okay, play blast with 60 frame to see how that works. If that is okay, that is okay then. Okay, the play blast will pop up. Yeah. Okay, I hope you can see that in a good time, because you see it looks quite good to me. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can do all kind of play blast, just in case your game is not a kind of two-dimensional game. That's when it's 3D, but it only in the front. But some games require you to look 360 degree around, so you need to play blast all of them all around to show. For this kind of like geometry intersection in interfering one another is okay. It's fine. If your game engine can handle muscle stuff, I have a billion muscle in there. Not a kind of muscle, but a kind of custom muscle where you can push and pull the joint to make the muscle. Yeah, this one looks okay. This won't be a big problem in game. That's okay. Yeah, it look quite heavy. It's tough enough. Yeah. Top view. Do all sort of thing. All kind of stuff that you want to do. Play blast as the yeah, override it. It's okay. One more. Okay, now it's coming out. You can see that. Yeah, it doesn't look kind of jerky. See that? That's okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah. If you really want to play on with a muscle, if they actually want a muscle, I have all this muscle building, which doesn't work well with UCAD 2.0. See, this is the muscle that I create. See, if they want it, I can do it. Okay guys, hope most of you who actually want to go into gaming will be able to understand how to make this. Since I make this video, I make things slow, but in real production, especially if you are working with the Japanese, I don't know about the Western people, the Japanese would want the result within one idle motion is 1 hour only. So if it is not a heavy and complicated character, if it's a small game as well, it's you can make like up to 10 or 11 or 12 idle motion in one day, and then you will get a feedback the other day, and then you try to fix it all the way through till the final, and then when the idle is approved, you will move on to the next, like attack, one small attack, big attack, or whatever. I will make another video tutorial on how to start your attack from the idle and come back to the idle. Remember, this is not for a professional animator or anything. It is for people who maybe studying animation at home or wants to start their own learning in gaming, or they want to go into the game industry or something to learn. For professional animator or anything, I'm pretty sure that my animation skill is low, and you will have a lot of comment and feedback on that, but I'm happy to learn, since we are in a technological world. In the 3D world, thing is really complicated and we don't know anything at all. We don't know all of the things, so learning is a lot of process, as I usually said, or usually learn since we were a kid. Okay, hope you enjoy, and I finish the video right now, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe or share if you like the video, so I will continue to make more tutorial. And please respect the community, and also use a very appropriate word. Don't use a bad word, because this will encourage many professional, more professional, much more professional than me, are not to post things that they really love, not to share things, especially the knowledge with us or with you guys, girl and everyone. Thank you and goodbye.